Hello and welcome to Talkin Baseball. It's the pregame show as the championship series keep on rolling. 2 games a day until no more. This may be the last day of 2 games a day. Wow! In all of the 2020 season, this may be the last day that we get 2 baseball games in a single day. How about that? We're coming to you live from the Roosevelt Studios in the Bronx. My name's Jimmy. Jakey Two Balls over there. Trevi Tie-Dye, and Zach with the Roosevelt shirt behind the dish. 2 games today. 2 games, guys. How's everyone feeling? Trev, you excited for these games?
I'm excited for these games. I'm kind of hoping we get that win and we don't have 2 games tomorrow. I think that'll be a lot of fun. That'll be a great storyline. So go Rays today.
Ooh, early go Rays vote.
Not an indication of who I'm picking.
Rays in the over, we already know.
Rays in the over.
Could be.
We didn't have great days yesterday. We all went 1 for 4 on our picks. How about that?
1 for 3.
Trev went 2 for 4.
I was gonna say, I think I went 2 for 4.
You went
2
1
for
for 4. I went 1 for 4.
1 and 3.
1 and 3, yeah, 1 for 4. Not good. Not good. Jake, you're back to 500.
That Dallas Stadium lied to us, man.
Yeah, they are hitting home runs, huh? Turns out just the Padres can't hit home runs.
Turns
No,
out
'cause
when
the
you
Dodgers
just
had a
use
lot dying,
turbo
too.
balls all the time and you expect balls to just be flying, sometimes you actually have to hit a home run.
It's always Rays in the under. So dumb. That's gambling.
Did they go over yesterday?
No.
No.
The fuck was the score?
How could the Rays game go over when they catch every
5-2. It's
ball
close.
ever hit?
What was the over-under? Was it 8?
It's 8.5.
8.5, okay.
Well, we are Cron Pod, and the first game today is, I don't know, which is Braves?
First
Dodgers
game
Braves.
today is Dodgers-Braves.
Dodgers and Braves. Kyle Wright versus Julio Urias. Did I get it right, Trev?
Urias.
Your penis, Urias. Yep, I remember. I believe the Dodgers are the favorite, and the over-under is 9.5. High for them. That's a high one. That's the highest we've gotten in the postseason. We have not gotten a 10 yet. Kershaw pushed back to game 4. Urias on the mound. Kyle Wright had a really good final line versus the Marlins in the divisional series, but Trev, you told me it wasn't actually impressive and that you think he sucks? Question mark.
It's definitely not what I said. I actually called the good outing. It was a labor. In a few different innings, he pitched out of some trouble. But the final line, 6 innings pitched, 3 hits, 7 strikeouts, no earned runs. It's pretty good.
Got rolling.
I do not expect that today.
That was one of those, there's a lot of base runners early on in that game. He went toe-to-toe with Sixto, and it was kind of, an elimination game, who was going to bend and break, and then, Braves got that big lead, and he started rolling, which was good for him. Urias, on the other side, was former big-time prospect, got called up at age 19. It feels like he's been around forever. I mean, called up in 2016. That's crazy. He started 15 games for the 2016 Dodgers at age 19. Here he is now. He started 10 games this year, a 3.27 ERA, and he's got a little bit of playoff experience this year. He came out in the NLDS as the follower, 5 innings pitched, 0 earned runs, only gave up 1 hit against those Padres. So he gets the straight-up start today. Excited to see what he looks like, how many bullets he has in the chamber. I'd expect some Dodgers, 2 times through, unless he's electric, and then switch him over to a righty to try to mess with the Braves a little bit. We'll see. I mean, almost do or die for the Dodgers, and at the same time, if they win this game, I think this series becomes almost a coin flip again. So this is a big one, a early lead. Bigly important to see if the Braves empty their good pen again versus the Dodgers, who need a win, and if they get one, I mean, they are back in it.
I'd agree with you there. One thing I do want to touch on Urias is his nickname is the Teenager. He's 24 years old. So we might need to rethink
Yeah.
the
That
nickname.
gets creepy. That gets creepy soon. Oh, I clicked on his Twitter account, which is at the Teenager7. It doesn't exist anymore. Maybe he wised up. He changed it.
Yeah. We'll see what we could make one up for him. I think
That only
that's
lasts so long. Well, the mid-20s guy.
I
can
thought it
just
was
say, like-
Urias the penis.
That's
Yeah, I don't think he wants that one.
Oh,
But maybe we can
okay.
figure out
He
something.
could really want that one.
Don't speak for him, Trev.
Yeah.
I'm going to speak for him.
Okay.
Some people like the nickname the penis.
I don't know what you could
Jake's
do with
nickname
him.
was
He
Jakey
wears
Small Dick in
glasses.
college.
Yeah.
He does wear glasses. That's true.
Yeah. can
When
give him
you
a
looked
Clark
out on the
Kent
bump,
thing.
when you looked out on the bump and you saw a starting pitcher that wore glasses or pitcher that wore glasses, you felt a little more confident in yourself. True or false?
Absolutely. 1,000% I'm going to rake this dork.
yeah.
It's the truth.
So it's very true. Society's
Then there
weird.
was one guy, it was, what's the freaking big MF or Kyle Farnsworth?
Mm.
He wore glasses a couple times. That was a different thing because he's so big. You're scared.
Well, he was like he got voted the scariest guy in baseball when he was
Trying
Yeah,
to think.
he's
Who are the
yeah.
best glasses pitches ever? Did Maddox have glasses for a while?
Maddox had glasses for a while. There
Gagne,
was
Prime Gagne. I think he was Rex back in.
Dobnak.
Oof.
I played with this guy. I'm forgetting his name right now.
Tyler Clippard.
Does Doolittle wear him on the bump?
Doolittle, I believe.
Yeah,
does.
he wears the Oakleys. What's the guy's name?
Oh my God.
He's really into cars. He's a pitcher for Sean.
Sean.
No, Vance Worley. Vance Worley.
Oh, okay.
There you go. There's another.
And
Joe Kelly?
Joe Kelly's doing it.
Not afraid of Joe Kelly. He's in the book.
Dane Dunning?
Ooh, Dunning try to make it cool. Okay. Jim, what are you feeling for this game, big dog?
Well, my official pick is the Dodgers and the over. I do think that the Bats woke up yesterday and they needed just a little bit of their own swagger to remind them that they should be, having fun and hitting home runs. They're facing the weakest of the Braves pitching staff, knowing that tomorrow they have Kershaw going against So I think it's a big win for the Dodgers today. So it's a little bit of me hoping, just so this series becomes competitive, the Dodgers win. It's a little bit of me buying into that the Bats did get hot at the end yesterday, and they did get a little spark, and they can build off that. And that's really it. I don't fully believe in Kyle Wright. Ian Anderson has won me over, and I will put faith in him. Kyle Wright has not yet.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm taking the Dodgers, and I'm taking the over because I think this can get very sloppy. If both teams know they're in for a long series, and if the Braves know that they're going to be bullpenning tomorrow, what's their strategy tomorrow? They're going to need arms. They might concede. If the Dodgers go up early today, you may see the Braves be like, all right, we'll throw out some messy pitchers because we don't want to kill because we got a bullpen tomorrow. So I'm going to take the Dodgers in the over.
I'm conflicted here because I do agree with what you're saying here. I do feel like the Dodgers bats got going yesterday. I'm not going to say Kyle Wright's going to go out there and just lay a dookie.
Bryce
but I do
Wilson's
believe
pitching game 4 is what I've
these
been
are two
told.
very good offensive teams. I'm looking. I almost want to say the Braves are just too hot right now and take Braves in the over. But as I'm looking at the futures on my book here, you can pick the Dodgers to win the series at plus 175 right now. You can pick them to win the World Series at plus 350. I almost want to sprinkle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, Bryce Wilson is a bullpen day, but he's going to be the first of them to do it.
So I agree with you, Jake, as well. If the Dodgers win this, it becomes a series again. Is it 2-0? Kind of feels like the Braves are running away with it, but all it takes is the one game plus Kershaw the following day against the bullpen day. Really seems like we could be at 2-2 like that. So I'm gonna go. God, I think the Braves are gonna do it. I think the Braves win. I think the Braves win tonight. I'm going to take the over. I just think they're kind of mashing at the right time.
I don't feel great picking against them right now. They have all the mojo, and I kind of think they're going to win the series now. But if the Dodgers are going to get a game, I think it will be tomorrow. So I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe they get the 3-1, and then it's like, hey, can we win 2 in a row to get it back? Like,
I don't. Yeah. I my gut says Braves, but I'm also just such recency bias. I'll stick with my pick, Dodgers. It's really a hopeful pick, I think.
There's going to be some desperation feeling with the Dodgers today. Like they know they got to get it done. I don't know what that exactly means for them, if they can make some moves, or if it's just like a sense of urgency with the players. I'm pretty sure they felt that same sense of urgency yesterday, and they got down very early and had to claw their way back. I think that maybe at the end of the game that helps with today a little bit, but still I'm going to go Braves and over.
You guys are all around it, and Little Poppy laid this out for you yesterday. I think this series found its path. I think the Braves going up 2-0, a do-or-die bullpen day today with Urias, whoever follows him, and the Dodgers' good bullpen who didn't pitch yesterday. You know, we give those guys some hate, and it's mostly from Dodgers fans themselves relaying it through us because they don't trust their bullpen. Over a full game, you should trust their bullpen. They're really good, and they have a lot of talented arms. You might see May follow Urias. I'm not sure. With Kershaw going tomorrow, I think that allows them May. So
I like that.
Urias to May is a pretty nice combo into their good bullpen. And I think this is must. You know, it sounds dumb to go down 3-0. This is must win for the Dodgers. I think they play that way. Kyle Wright, Vandy, go Doors, buddy. Nice start against the Fish. I think the Dodgers started to get that taste last night that I think the Braves fans might look back and regret that Josh Tomlin decision, because the Dodgers had that poise of a good team last night, which is it's exciting and it's frustrating. Like, you want to see those guys like frustrated and kind of wanting to get going. Why isn't it working? None of those guys really had that. Muncy, Mookie, all those guys were really composed last night. They still think they're the better team. They know it's a 7-game series. Dodgers and the over today. The bats are going. And yeah, I think it sets up a really nice moment for Kershaw in Game 4.
I almost want to flip-flop.
I'm so well thought out.
I did pick the reason, not because you said that, Jake. I agree with some of your points. You did a good job. I'm not taking anything away from you.
Would you say I'm the Ace Ventura pet detective of baseball?
I would say that in my bracket, I picked the Dodgers and the Rays to be in the World Series. Not a huge leap of the imagination there. They were both 1 seeds. And this seems like a good game. They get this game. They get the game tomorrow. All of a sudden, we're sitting at 2-2. That seems like a story that I could – in my head, I'm like, that makes sense. That's going to happen. We'll at least have one good CS series, because the Rays are going to win tonight, and it's going to be over.
Ooh, teaser.
Yeah.
Imagine if they jump Urias. Man,
they could jump years, but May will be waiting in the wings 100%. And Trinan and Gratterall and maybe even Kenley. Fuck. I think I'm going to keep my Braves over. I'm probably going to bet the Dodgers to win the series, though.
Nice.
Okay.
That's a double dip.
Kill.
Value.
All right, well, the Game 2 today is Rays Astros going for the sweep. But before that, a little word from our sponsor. Jake?
Draftkings.
Head to the JOMBOY Media store. This episode's brought to you by the shop at JOMBOY Media. We got shirts. All right. Hey, a senator just roasted the Astros in the hearings. So I'm gonna play it. Is it good? Not worth playing?
It's not. It's so sick of that, dude. Don't waste tax.
It's corny. Let me hear it. I feel like I'm gonna hate it after your
Gotcha. Well, it's obviously not as great a sport as football, but we can still call it the American
classic,
pastime.
what are we doing?
And I'd like to talk about the Houston
Why is the
Astros,
world
who are
like
miserable
this?
cheaters. Sorry, Cornyn and Cruz, but both of the Texas Senators sit on this committee. But I think all baseball fans know that the Houston Astros cheat. They steal signs. They bang on cans. They've done a whole bunch of miserable things historically, and they deserve to be punished probably more than they have been.
Why is he doing this?
Because he wants people to talk about him, dude. I hate politicians so much. Every single one of them, you all suck. Every single one of you.
Why? That makes no
Everyone.
sense.
It's to try to go viral, probably to
He's
try
trying
to
to
get
viral.
try to get reelected.
Taxpayers that work here. There's security out there. There's a bunch of cars taking these senators to and from, but they're gonna waste time doing stupid shit like this. This guy needs to get over himself. It's not funny. No one cares, bro. You were literally 6 months to a year too late on all this. Maybe not a year. 6 months. Sorry, I voted. Check me out.
Job, Trev.
Yeah, sorry about that. I thought it was like a fun thing, but that was weird. Like, no need for that at all.
Nope.
Sorry.
Loser.
It's stupid.
I dislike him more than the Astros in this moment. Anyway, Astros are down 3 games on the brink of being swept. Not looking good. Rays are playing.
Just minor update from the Dodgers game. It looks like Edwin Rios is going to start at third base, and Justin Turner is going to go to DH. Turner fighting some groin stuff. So that means Pollock's going to have to play in the outfield. I don't know. Just a little update on the series there.
Okay. What do you guys got? The line on this Rays game, the Rays are the favorite. The line over-under's 8. And it seems like Rays are just going to win. They have Glass now and their bullpen. And the Astros, I don't know, just like maybe you get to the end and you can convince yourself the next step's going to be enjoyable. And they're like, all right, tired of doing press conferences and media and being in the spotlight, and we're 1 loss away from just ending this. So I think they just go down quietly.
I'm excited.
I'm
excited to see Glass now. I mean, we think from the fan point of view too much, because guess what? We're fans. Trev, you actually used to play, which is pretty cool. Second deck at the stadium. Tyler Glasnow's last memory of last season was Game 5 against these Astros, tipping his pitches. And I think that kind of stuff sticks with you, especially going into the offseason and starting your new training and, now everything that's around the Astros and that's come since then. He just came off short rest, so we do have to see what he looks like and see if there's any effects of that. I think he's going to come out looking for blood today, and he wants to provide some blood. And if Glasnow can do that with his stuff, it's over with the Rays potentially. Their good bullpen going for the jugular. I'll say this. How about, these old men get me romantic around playoff time. How about Greinke pull something out of his butt cheeks? He hasn't been pitching well. He's got some arm stuff.
I think he's the number one guy that, he might be like, do I have to pitch today?
Totally agree with that sentence.
I agree with that, and I think that's what might make him even better.
Oh, I agree with that. Okay.
Yes. I think
it's pin zone.
That's the less Greinke cares, the better.
The best way I can define it is playing hee-haw with the fuck-around gang, and I think that's what Zach's going to be doing today. Just messing, you might see a 50-mile-per-hour pitch to a Rosarena. And I don't know. I think Greinke can pull it out of his butt a little bit. It's been the whole theme of this series. Something's either going to go wrong for Houston or something goes right for the Rays, which, again, they put themselves in the position for things to go right, that you're just looking at it. And, man, if Tyler Glasnow can empty the tank for 5 innings, and I think all these Rays are looking at each other like, we're fine with the extra rest. Let's get this over with. Let's empty the bullpen. Let's finish it out. Let's embarrass these dudes. So I think that's what's coming. But I do think Greinke leaves us with another nice moment.
And when the Rays aren't, putting up 5-6 runs a game.
A lot of guys on their offense aren't doing much.
So I think it's easy. Rays and under for me. Same for you, it sounds like?
Raising the under every game this series. I so dumb for going away from it yesterday. I believed in those stupid Astros.
Wow. Tough for Trev because, Trev, you did say you're going to take the over the rest of the playoffs.
I'm 100% taking the over, and here's why. I think there might be a coming out part. I think the Rays smell the blood in the water, and they want to finish them. And I think, like you said, Greinke, he's a wash. He could be great. He could be bad. If he throws a 50-mile-an-hour curveball to a Rosarena, that's the wrong guy to do it to. He'll slow pitch softball that shit into the stands. I promise you that.
That'd be awesome.
I could see, this is what I kind of see happening. Glasnow has been homer prone this postseason. I think we might see solo shot here, solo shot there. Rays push across a few. I think we'll see like 2-2 in the 5th. And then I see the Rays kind of opening it up and the Astros not being able to get anything going against that bullpen. And I see, I think we'll have one inning by the Rays that kind of puts the Astros to sleep. And what's the over-under?
8. Now, since you started your Overfest, you know, in the divisional series, you were pretty good. You went 5-4 in the divisional series when you were like, I'm just picking owners. In the CSs, only one game has gone over. So
yeah,
gotta believe.
Tough.
But you're going over?
It's called regression. Ever heard of it?
No.
No.
I'm going to put
explain it at length.
Well, the median amount of runs that are scored in a game is probably right around what Vegas has. And if it's been under in these, how many games? From October 8th to October 14th, that's a small set of games. Regression means that eventually we'll get back to that average that Vegas has it as. So we need a couple games over, and I think they're coming.
Thanks, Smoltzy.
I'm going to say 7 to 2.
Ooh.
Rays.
Prediction. I love that.
And I think it's going to be a 4-run inning from the Rays.
3-0.
The formula from Houston is there. I mean, it's jump glass. If he doesn't have his ace stuff, again, he is a 2-pitch pitcher essentially. Jump a couple fastballs, and hey, what if they get him a couple times in the first inning and then he's back in his own head? Am I tipping? Do they know me? Do they got me? So there is a formula there, but I'm kind of with you guys. I think we think that the Astros are going to kind of bleed out on the field today.
I've taken how many overs in a row? It's so funny. I know I said that, but then I've just continued to do it.
Would you just push bunt to Altuve and let him?
Gosh, man.
You know,
that's something to watch for.
I think it's a nice thing. You just give him as many chances as you can until he gets himself out of it.
Is Kiermaier in the lineup? Have we seen that?
I don't think we know yet.
Why wouldn't he be?
That's dangerous, though, because he got a hit in the wrist.
Oh, he's injured. Yeah. I fell asleep.
That's because if Altuve makes that play, I think Houston looks at everyone and they're like, they're fucking push bunting on us to see if he's got the yips. Fuck these guys.
Fucking CC Sabathia had a knee brace on, and the Red Sox drop bunts on his ass all the time. I mean, it's baseball. Yankees are dumb for not dropping bunts on fake bloody ankle Kurt Schilling.
Did I pick the Dodgers or the Braves tonight?
Dodgers.
No, you picked the Braves.
Okay, good.
You picked the Braves, but you want to bet the Dodgers off of the show.
Well, no. I'm going to take them to win the series.
Right, which if they go down 3-0 looks really good.
Yeah, there's some odds there. I'm just saying. If you can get the Dodgers at plus 175, they have to win tonight. You're probably not going to get it at plus 175 tomorrow. I think it'll be closer to even.
Kershaw versus bullpen, so. Yeah. All right, cool. That's that. Let's move on. Homer draft, it's the Homer draft.
Oh, I am in last place.
Oh, wow. First place Jom. I got 2 points yesterday. I got two dudes on tour.
Wow. Wow. And I have like nobody to pick. All right, let me see who I
Wait,
got.
hold on, Trev. We got 10,900 Colombian dollars or monies.
It's Manuel.
Thanks, Manuel. He's asking why bunts are frowned upon. Analytics just say like gifting the other team an out is never worth it. But there are times when it's worth it. Most of the time it's not worth it. There are times when it's worth it. All right. I don't know. I don't get to go first.
Trevor, you have the honors.
Again, I got to look who I've...
Well,
tough.
dude,
It's
take
really
a
not
Ray
lot
or
of-
take a Ray or an Astro because they're about to be done, and then we're gonna have 3 games of Dodgers Braves left. So just a little tip from first place John.
Wow.
I don't know if I'm going to work that way, though. Maybe I'll take a Dodger and he goes on a tour.
That's also that's
Braves.
another way to look at it. Also a good point. I have 2 guys already on tour, so it's kind of like
Yeah, you're
not
doing
my
it.
mindset.
I've actually been blanked the last
I only have
week.
one. I only have one.
Yeah.
That's still, I guess that's
I
still more
will,
than Trevor, so.
This is so stupid. Oh my God. Let's get Rios in there. He gets
I
plugged in
love
at third
it.
base. He's a
Ah.
lefty, facing right. Maybe he just yanks one down the line. I'll take Rios tonight.
He's a bit of a peacock, too. I think he likes getting in here.
Yeah, he's like he wants the moment. He wants to hit a homer. He'll probably pimp it. I'll take Rios.
Great pick. I will go second place. There's a gentleman I haven't take who will be the only person who doesn't quit on the field today because he's a blind, crazy person. Carlos Correa. I will take him. He's not out of the fight ever.
I could see him having a meeting, like doing some stupid shit.
Ooh,
God,
and how about
rally
this?
around me.
How about this? He has like a homer, maybe a 2-homer day or something, and then after they lose, he's like, well, I did pretty good. And now Houston starts to turn on Correa. Double jump.
I am taking Bregman. Been hitting the ball hard all series. He's finally going to get one to go over the wall. And then it's like, well, who cares at this point? Rays might be up like 5-0. He finally clears the wall, and at least he can feel good going into the offseason. Then finally one dropped, and he got it. So I'm taking Bregman. And then I want to take Renfroe. Is he going to start? Lefty?
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay, will you guys allow me to take him if he doesn't start? I'll do a backup.
Yeah, it depends who the backup
Yes.
is. Might
Well, it
wanna
was going to
take
be
them.
Margot.
I'll allow it.
I think you should have to wait until that because you just chose 3 players.
If you guys want Margot, well, yeah.
Yeah,
I already
we
took-
should all go.
you guys
and
both
then
already
you
took
name your
him.
backup. I haven't
already-
taken Margot.
I already
Okay,
took
Trev doesn't
Margot.
have taken Margot. Okay.
Trev, you don't want
So
Margot.
let us finish, and then you go.
Okay.
Okay.
It will be Manny Margot. Great picks, Jim. I think I'm going for what I just realized will be the dagger, and which is going to have Rays Mania on high. Their dude who hasn't gotten going yet, B. Lau, Brandon Lau, their best hitter throughout the season. He's given them nada. He's been a dud in the postseason. He kept the infield hit as a joke. Maybe Greinke tries the slow pitch to him, and that's what sparks him. Oh, yeah, 62-mile-per-hour curveball. That's what's going to get you going. B-Lau does it. It's the dagger today. B-Lau.
Belau is loud.
Yep.
I'm going to take Manny. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to go with another lefty from the Dodgers, Corey Seager. I think he's really seeing the ball well right now, and I think he just kind of continues it. Maybe just a little arena tour that I hopped on in the second stop.
Yeah. Like that.
Nice.
He was swinging the stick real nice.
Not baseball bat. He likes playing with branches.
Yeah.
Trev,
Yes.
you did not get Jimmy's dumb prop bet of the day, correct? Jake did.
Yeah.
But but I thought 2 teams used 6 guys. So I
You
thought
also
it was,
Zach?
didn't get it right.
I don't think so. I
So
think it was 6-5-4.
Is it just the
now-
teams we picked?
Now I got to go back and look.
No, you had to pick the team that got the most.
Who'd I
Yeah,
pick?
you picked the Dodgers, who had 6. Trevor
I
picked
picked
the
the
Rays,
Dodgers, didn't I?
No, you picked the Rays.
You picked the Rays.
Oh, wrong thing.
Yeah, who had 5, and then Astros had 4. So if the Braves had 6,
I think the Braves had 6.
yeah, but no one picked the Braves.
Oh, so then we're interpreting who it was because no one picked the winner, but you picked the.
I picked tied for the winner.
most.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
I just
wins.
thought it was a push because there was no winner, but I guess since we didn't pick the other team, you would get the point.
Thank you, Zach. Games
I think
master,
Jake
Zach.
gets the point.
Yeah, I agree. I would just interpret it different initially in my head. I just saw that 2 teams had the same amount, so I was like, oh, push. I didn't realize neither of us took the Braves, so then Jake would have the win there.
Jake's doing great in the prop bets.
Congrats, Jake. Will there be more runs in the first inning of today's games or the 9th inning of today's games? That's today's prop bet. 2 games, first inning or 9th inning.
First
I'll go-
inning.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick first inning.
Oh, it sucks because I'm not going to change my pick just to have an opposite. Well, I'll go first inning.
Get a
Well-
win. You guys need to start collecting dubs.
Or I'll go
It's getting
first
lonely
inning.
at the top.
I don't think I've won a prop bet. Well, I make them. So every time it's a push, I win. So I'm actually doing really well.
Chat, you think the Dodgers can come back and make this a series?
Chat?
Chat?
Yeah.
Chat?
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 No.
No.
Chat.
Taylor Ellis, no.
I have to believe
Then
Tobias.
that's it.
No.
Bias.
No,
He goes by
no,
bias.
no.
Yeah. Bias is bias.
I like Tobias way better. Sounds like a Western frontier settler.
Llewellyn said yes, so kind of sums it up.
Dodgers in 6. Woo, 4 in a row. I
Yeah.
can see that happening.
Will Kiermaier jump for a ball he can catch with both feet safely on the ground? Yes or no?
Don't go after Kiermaier.
Best center fielder in the
Don't
league.
go
Love
after
him. Biggest hot
Kiermaier.
dog on the field. And I appreciate it.
There's a plan
He
behind it.
explained why he did that. He said
Did he?
earlier in the year he had a couple where he waited too long and messed up against the wall, and he said, "I'll never do that again. It shouldn't have happened in the first place." So now he's making it a point to go up and get it.
Cool.
I love it.
I'm getting a phone call.
Huge.
It's KK calling you, telling you to
Yeah.
relax on the defense.
Eat bugs about it.
No.
Said once you got
We
that
have
platy
bugs.
on the Rawlings.
We have bugs at the office now. Someone sent us bugs to our P.O. box. So we'll save some for you, Trev. We had all different types of flavored crickets.
Are we announcing anything
No, not yet.
soon?
I don't know the
What's
plan
going on?
behind any of that. So I mean,
We have
can.
no plan. Do we have a plan?
I asked
Sorta?
Jake. He said to delay it. I don't know the reasoning. So it's whenever Jake feels time is
I
right.
think there will be an announcement.
Do we have a plan?
We always announce something.
Some
Like
people
we
are
have it
asking,
set up?
Yeah, everything's
Yeah,
good to
Trev.
go.
Some people are asking which
is
game
it-
you're going to be streaming tonight.
We're streaming the Dodgers Braves, right?
Let's see. Yes, Dodgers Braves 6:05.
6:05 start. Dodgers Braves. We will be live.
I don't. We'll see. I don't know if I can be here for that.
3:05 your time. Math.
I'm already getting yelled at for
Good.
being not on my schedule that I gave earlier this morning.
Well, our fault. Just tell her Cashman had a press conference.
Yeah.
I did tell her that, and she understood. She gets it. But I got to put my time in with the kids.
We did not
And I
stream
voted.
last night, Guy Fox. Good job by voting, Trev. Did you
I
vote for the
voted,
senator
guys.
who talked about the Astros in the middle of whatever he was doing?
The cool thing about voting is you don't have to vote if you don't want to. Like you just vote for what you want to vote for. Because there's this one thing I had no idea, and I felt bad just like filling in bubbles. Then I realized you don't have to vote. I wasn't educated enough to vote for it.
I abstain. I didn't study this one.
Yes,
No idea.
we had a bunch of weird measures in California that I was informed on. That was honestly that was the main thing I was trying to vote on.
Yep.
Proud of you.
All
And I
right.
got yelled at for talking about strip clubs. Someone on Twitter came at me. So I'm
Oh,
sorry if I offended anybody.
Why did someone on Twitter care that you were talking about?
It
strip
says
clubs?
incredibly offensive to women, and I disagree, but I don't want to really get into it. I think that's just like a mess of a conversation to have on Twitter.
Okay. We'll do it on Talkin'
But
Trev.
I respect their opinion. You can have that opinion.
You can have whatever opinion
America.
you want.
Yes.
I think all bugs are cool.
My
Minus
brother
some.
had 2 girlfriends that worked at strip clubs, and like I talked to them a lot about it, and they made their points, and I've got to be honest with you, they're pretty convincing. So
All right. Cool. Sign up for Trev's strip club TED Talk.
Ooh,
Later.
Little news here. Melvin Gordon charged with DUI.
Yeah.
It's tough. All right. And on that note, we'll see you guys later. 1 game tomorrow. Some bugs are overrated. Hot Cheetos. Not all. Some are under. It's the life we lead.